Land of the rising sun. Freedom is all what we need. From every corner of the street, we're crying out, freedom. Are you my people? Stand up now. Unite together, we're crying out. My Biafra people, stand up now. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours.
Listen, in this wood, everybody got freedom of expression and worship. Christian mother head was cut off. Bugatti Osubanjo did it talk. Mr. Bugatti's above floor. He disobeyed God. Nobody go talk. As Biafrans, we are standing for our freedom and self-determination. Nigerian government, they are shooting us, killing us, arresting us, pushing us one Nigeria. Biafra Nigeria governors protecting their political careers. They are criminals, murderers. They can't stop us. Never.
Freedom we say. Freedom we say. Freedom we say. Victory is ours.
They put division, confusion among us. What is South South, Southeast? That is nonsense. We are busy fighting ourselves. They are busy taking what belongs to us. They are busy laughing at us. Why man go to the river? So go enter his eyes. Why? That moment don't do. They are coupled doubtful. Land of the rising sun. We are marching forward. Biafra don't come. Land of the rising sun.
Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours. Freedom is all we want. Freedom is all we need. Freedom we deserve. Victory is ours.
Once again, I welcome you, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are, all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Ukafo. He is from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra State. In Anambra State is Biafra land. He's a man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And as I always say, one day, just one day, we will understand the implication behind those words. As we took for Mefo standing on the deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, the man who was willing to give it up, everything, dear life itself, for almost 60 years. Biafran politicians, elites, opinion molders, leaders of thought, NGO, etc., all of them gone mute, playing politics of appeasement. Nobody could stand up. The few who had the courage to speak up, once you dangle carrot with them, the same money stolen from our land, their language change. But he came. He came. He saw. And he conquered. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwuki Kabiama, I am George Onyibe. I'm from Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. Biafrans, men and women across the globe. Honestly, it has not been easy. We have all been wounded. But it is time we'll come together and heal ourselves. That is why we are here. We've all been wounded. It's unbelievable. But we must come together and heal ourselves. And of course, healing process is not something, it's not sweet. It's painful, it's irritating. But yet, healing must take place. When you have an injury, the moment it begins to scratch you, know that healing is taking place. So all these things you are seeing, these are signs of healing process. But of course, we will not continue until we acknowledge the Creator, because this is where we worship Him. And in my humble way, I will say, Anye na jage mau, nejoku ne maramaye, ihonanya ine nage, ubiomage, ujuru anyanya dadio, ingwege mbangwe o di onye dekage, ebu alpha no omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. Our topic this evening is simple. 5 questions about Nigeria that need urgent answer. Just 5 questions. There are 1,001 questions. When you begin to ponder over the answer to these questions, you will carry out revolution yourself. But of course, we cannot exhaust discussing the atrocity, the heinous crime of Nigeria against us as a people. So we look at 5 tonight because of our time. Having considered what Liar Muhammad said recently, the insult he hurled on our people, he keeps me thinking. Liar Muhammad came out as a liar he is, with his wide mouth, very stinking animal. I'm not sure he knows his father, because when you watch this Fulani, they don't talk about their father or their mother. They don't know what it means to have a family. What they know, raping is in their DNA. They rape you in Uju Eleba and they deliver a boy. They call him Dan Uju Eleba. You were born in Kaduna Street, Dan Kaduna. You were born in Boronu, Dan Boronu. Everywhere, Dan. They don't know their father. It's only when you confront them, they begin to look for who is their father. But I don't blame them. I could only wish they will learn and make amends. That liar Muhammad, that stinking man, that hopeless animal, lying through his anus before the global community, he said something. He said, don't mind all those people agitating for Biafra. Nigeria has mapped out a plan to give them job. They are unemployed youth. But when we give them job, and then you will see them, they will abandon Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And then when they abandon Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, agitation will die. Liar Muhammad. As his name implies, it's a lie. But on the other way around, this is an insult to us as a people. And then I begin to ask myself certain questions. Having listened to this, was Ojukwu jobless when he agitated for Biafra? Was he jobless? The last time I checked, Ojukwu father is richer than Dangote, Dan Tata, Dan Kabu, even though it is Biafran resources they are stealing to marks those words. Ojukwu father is richer than Buhari, Abacha, Babangida, T.Y. Danjuma, all of them. He worked hard. Louis Ojukwu was one of the richest men. In fact, when Theresa May ancestors came to Nigeria, it was Ojukwu father that gave them the vehicle that Theresa May ancestors drive, including Theresa May. They don't even Britain don't have motor when they used to come here. They come with bicycle. But Ojukwu father have a motor already. Ojukwu schooled in London. Most of you will not know that Ojukwu is the first graduate that ever mounted Nigerian military. You don't know that Ojukwu was the head of the cadec that teach African generals how to be general. General Gowon, Ojukwu is his teacher. General Obasanjo, Ojukwu is his teacher. General Buhari, Ojukwu is his teacher. General Obasanjo, General Aini, General T.Y. Danjuma. All these generals you are generaling who did not fight single war, but they are generaling. Ojukwu taught all of them. It's in Ghana. That academy is in Ghana. I understand that when Ojukwu schooled in London, he was one time insulted or called a black monkey by a Briton. How do they call Britain citizen? Is it Britannia or Britannish? They called him a black monkey. And Ojukwu came home and told his father, Daddy, they are calling me black monkey. I heard Ojukwu father went to London, bought a car, hired a Oyibo man to drive Ojukwu, and say, you tell that your classmate that white monkey is now driving black monkey. But you never see him on the page of newspaper. He never flaunt or killed people because of his words. But Ojukwu agitated for Biafra. Is he jobless? You know, when people are talking, they don't reason. Liar Muhammad, his mouth, the extension in his mouth start from the 2 ears. So lying is not an issue. A mouth to begin the wide from ear to ear. A whole mouth pass boundary. But they don't reason. They are agitating for Biafra because they are jobless. It keeps me wondering, was Ojukwu jobless? Today, bring all the whole Yoruba in Nigerian setting, serving Nigeria as commissioner and international. Tell them to bring their result. You will see forgery. Where is the finance minister? All of a sudden, abrakata. Nobody is talking about it. Supposing that useless Yoruba woman who is a finance minister is an Igbo woman, Britain would have showed you that they have justice system. Evil people everywhere. And then I begin to wonder, was Laya Muhammad born then? Or did he not know Ojukwu father was wealthy? Now, let me tell you certain things that will shock you. Nigerian Port Authority belongs to Louis Ojukwu. It was taken from them. Bori Camp in Port Harcourt belongs to Louis Ojukwu. It was taken from them. I can go on and on and on and talk about Ojukwu father's property, which Nigerian government took. They say they will not return it. I'm not even sure Ojukwu children know about this. I'm not sure. But though he was compensated, because we know how he was compensated. But for record purposes, let's see it. Along the line, when they fear that agitation will start up, they decide to settle Ojukwu. They told Ojukwu, this property cannot be given back to you because they represent a lot of things in Nigerian zoo. They introduced toll gate. It was through the toll gate Ojukwu collected, only God knows how much he charged Nigeria. We know. The moment Ojukwu finished collecting the money as agreed, that is why they stopped toll gate. Today, if you call Nigeria and say, give us account of the money you collected in toll gate, they will say it's Igbo man. Ojukwu name will appear. But we know all those politics. I'm not sure Ojukwu children know. But why am I bringing all these things up? Was Ojukwu that poor? Was he jobless? So he agitated? Was he a jobless man? And now you should know who is saying the truth and who is lying. Liar Muhammad. They are jobless. We are looking at one session. It keeps me wondering. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. Those of you in diaspora, some of you, your parents said land. Your parents said building. They sold valuable item to send you to diaspora. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. He lives in UK with his family. He's a big boy, confirmed citizen, paroling everywhere, speaking English and challenging everybody challengeable. Sat down, studied the terrain. Is that guy a jobless guy? Is that guy a jobless guy? More than 90% of Africans are willing to go and wash toilets somewhere in Europe than to be in their country. But he was there doing well. He has a consultancy office before now. He bill you, serious billing, because they give you vital information, better information. Is he jobless? Is he jobless? So when so they are agitating because they are jobless. Are we doing this thing because you are jobless? When I begin to read the profile of principal officer, it amazes me. You do not know you are dealing with learned men and women, educated. Begin to hear professor, doctor, big name. But yet when they come to radio, they are talking as if that brother in Japan, I give him kudos. There is a brother in Japan, I don't know his name. When he confronted Jubri in Japan embassy, Yoruba came on their useless, fraudulent Gota media and said, look at people doing Biafra. He can't even talk very well. He has pediment of speech, but yet his action is not pediment. Whoever that guy is formidable. He may not be able to talk where he can't speak fluently, but his action speak fluently. His actions speak louder than my words. Don't you get it? And so when you are coming, oh, they are jobless, that is why they are agitating, you are insulting us. We will take it for now, but don't worry. We are jobless, Abi. Now, think about it the other way around. Who made us jobless? Nigeria. So if we are jobless, who made us jobless? You just see one young man, all in neck don't turn, in shoe don't chop. When they call us outside, some people are angry. When your shoe don't chop, give you bow leg by force. When they born you, you get K-leg. As you graduate from university, you begin the trek, they look for a job. Having trekked 3 months, your K-leg turn to bow leg because your shoe don't chop alignment. Is that not south? You were born with K-leg. After graduation, you begin to trek looking for work. 3 months later, your shoe chop alignment and give you bow leg. By force bow leg. Is that not south in definition? Let's just try to see. They insult us. You come and say, oh, I studied philosopher, I studied chemical, I studied atomic theory, I studied, and after all the whole study, you know about keke, or you are a fisherman. Who made us jobless? But yet, the Fulanis who didn't go to school, if you see all of them on the TV now, they write script for them. And then they stay. We are developing. Go on your Nigerian television and see if it's not Fulani, supported by Yoruba. Which university did they go to? Look at Tanko, Chief Justice. Where did he school? Did you people see him in law school? Now they are dragging Buhari. No, he schooled in Theresa May Hospital. Buhari schooled in Theresa May Hospital. But of course, he's right. Because it was in Theresa May Hospital, they cut off the pipeline that enabled him to speak Fufude. In Theresa May Hospital, they changed his leg and asked him not to wear high heel again. So when they are jobless. Who made us jobless? If we were to be treated as equal citizens, today everybody will be crying that we are taking advantage of them. Now when they say, Igbo will dominate you, Igbo will dominate you, I know your fear now. When Igbo man, they read book, you self they do fine boy, they do flenzy, they wear pingy, macaroni, they do Versace. Tomorrow you blame people for your stupidity. When I came here, I discover the Igbos, when you put them in a camp, they will want to imagine a leader. What do you want to make we imagine as a fool? As a fool? So when they say, oh, Judge Onyibe, you are a coordinator, then I start behaving like a Yoruba pastor. I behave like a coordinator. Or I start behaving like a saboteur. No, I behave like a coordinator. Oh, Judge Onyibe, come and broadcast. Then I now start behaving like as if I'm stupid. No, we broadcast the broadcast. That is exactly what we are doing. You be the best of what you are. And so Amadou Bello say, when I came here, the Igbos, I noticed they were everywhere. It is not good. How can they be everywhere? And I know that we have to remove them. Liar Mohammed, have you forgotten that? But how did they dominate you? Today, look at what you are doing. You are from Zamfara, score 2. You have admission, scholarship to school in Theresa May Hospital. British hospital. Okay, sorry, British school. But whether it's hospital or it's school, it's the same thing. Because Buhari schooled in British hospital. Mad people. And then you put us into a school where there is no lab, where there is nothing. Yet we go out and we compete with people who are born and brought up in America. We compete with the global community. Schooling without having access to, in fact, plenty strike. Is the world leaders and the world nations, are they not striving to become the best? But somebody is telling you, even before we were born, oh, we notice the Igbo, they dominate, you put them in a camp, they will strive to emerge as a leader. Thank God we strive to emerge as a leader. We do not rob to become leader. We don't kill to become leader. We don't kill, take that which belongs to you by force. We strive, we work hard to become who we are today. It's just 5 questions. No, I've not even asked the question. This is an insult. Which keeps me wondering. Was Ojukwu jobless? Is our leader jobless? But sometimes we begin to believe that they are right. That is why Nigerian jobless leaders, it is Nigerian leaders that are jobless. Obasanjo is jobless. Buhari is jobless. Jubri is not only jobless but shameless. Politicians, brutal, they are all jobless. Fela knew this truth. That is when he sang. Only in Nigeria you see the president or their leaders travel abroad and go and insult their people. You can see those stupid characteristics manifesting from the life of Buhari before he died. My people are useless. My people are indisciplined. My people are very hopeless. My people are this. How did Fela sing that song? My people are useless. My people are hopeless. My people are indisciplined. Only Nigerian leader does that. So when you hear Liar Muhammad say you are a jobless youth, accept it. Why wouldn't you be a jobless youth? You come to think about it. Why wouldn't you be a jobless youth when as a graduate you are working under Oga on top? You are a graduate, but you are working under Oga on top. Once you hear anybody say Oga on top, say, no, say their boss in the office didn't go to school. They can't even brush their teeth properly. So why would they call you jobless? When all the oil well in your community, your villagers don't have one. Your whole community, no state in Biafra land owns oil well, not to talk of community. And somebody is coming from Jigawa to collect the oil. T.Y. Danjuma owns all the oil well in a chain. Why would they call you jobless? You think I'm blaming T.Y. Danjuma? I'm just trying to correct stupidity for record purposes. Why wouldn't they call you jobless when your governors go to do rank and day for them? Why wouldn't they call you jobless? No, tell me, why wouldn't they call you jobless when they will be promising you second Niger bridge since you were born, and some of you are dead? They are still promising your children second Niger bridge, and you are mute about it. Why wouldn't they call you jobless? No, you are just going to clean up, then say to 2,000. Why wouldn't they call you jobless individual? Oh, it's election. Oh, let's go and vote. Let's fight with our PVC. Why wouldn't they call you jobless? You think I blame Liar Muhammad? Everybody with the mindset and the spirit of Nigeria, you are jobless. I move the motion. You are truly jobless. No, why wouldn't you be jobless? Yes, LPC try where LPC is trying to come in to mobilize IPOB. On the crazy, you know, you people no get sense. I will mobilize IPOB. I will mobilize Niger Delta. I will mobilize Boko Haram. You are insulting us. You people are insulting us. You are mobilizing we and Boko Haram. You are mobilizing we and Fulani headsmen. So what do you call us? I don't blame all of you. Why won't you call us jobless? As we are talking now, we have not started shooting. Why won't you call us jobless? Have you heard anybody call Fulani headsmen jobless? Have you heard them call Boko Haram jobless? Have you heard them call Miatiala jobless? But we are not talking. Why wouldn't they tell us that we are jobless? Initiate a job, and then they will abandon the Kano, and then agitation will die. We welcome you. Bring the initiative. Come and give us job. Buhari made 300 promises before he died and taken over by Jubri. Where are the promises? Empower. Where are Empower? They use it to steal money. In less than 1 month, over 3,000 people were removed, sacked from Empower. Where is this change they promise you? But why wouldn't they call you jobless? We will be feeding school children as if we are hungry. Why wouldn't they call you jobless? Honestly. Just 5 questions this evening. Number 1, ask yourself a question. Why is it that the same group of people have been ruling Nigeria till today? And all of us keep quiet. Why would they call you jobless? You have a job, but you are jobless. You are a lawyer, you wear wig, you are parabolating from one court to another, you are jobless. You are a lecturer, you are looking for small girl to sleep with inside university and collect money from the boss, you are jobless. You are a governor, you are going to Aso Rock, all you know is share money, senator share money, representative share money, you are jobless. You are Boko Haram, you are jobless. Miati Allah, you are jobless. Lamido Sanisu, you are jobless. Jubri Naso Rock, Brutai, all of you are jobless. Shame on all of you. Because the same group of cabal have been ruling Nigeria as far as you can remember. Why wouldn't they call you jobless? Oh, Yoruba for presidency. They are started playing the same deceptive music. Igbo should collaborate with the West so they can have presidency of 2023. They publish it like 3 days. Then the next day they will say the Yoruba vow that they will take the next presidency. They will publish it like 3 days. Then they reinforce it. Arewa you'd say that Northerners must go for next presidency. It's not negotiable. They publish it like 3 times. Then they will return it all over again. Igbo have vowed that they will call IPOB to come and agitate if they don't give the Igbo presidency. I don't blame you. Why wouldn't Lai Mohammed say we are jobless? And then you think when you say, oh, we will call IPOB, are we your tout? You are very stupid. Are we your tout? So why wouldn't they call us jobless? The same group of people. All this one after deceiving you, buying newspaper. At the end of the day, what you see is that you will not hear, oh, Babangida is a corruption. No, who is the Yoruba man in charge? Obasanjo. Maybe he's too old now. Maybe he can't even walk again. And so they are eyeing Tunde Bakare. And then you begin to hear that they begin to say, oh, Obasanjo is a corruption fighter. No, Obasanjo cannot be a corruption fighter. He's a country developer. Obasanjo gave us MTN. It's Obasanjo who did many things. He raped many women. He helped to share data women. And he even took one. The Obasanjo wife is one of the sports of war. Most of you don't know. He's a developer. Then some hungry, jobless musician will go and sing. Where are those who sing for Buhari? Oh, he's a freedom fighter. Sorry, Buhari is a corruption fighter. He's very disciplined. He's going to... Where am Mbaka? We prayed and God sent us a savior. We will give him unalloyed support, uninterritorial support, unamalgamated support. Buhari's wife is virtual woman. The children don't like money. But you don't know that Buhari's son is one of the richest president, politician child in the world. One of them, he should be the number 4. Even God, your God told Mbaka that Buhari is the Messiah. Give him unalloyed support. Now, why wouldn't they call you useless? Even Mbaka interpreted those things in Hausa. A church in Igbo dominated Igbo in land. They are speaking Hausa. Yeah. Why would they call you jobless? Number 1 question. Ask yourself. The same cabal using our head. And everybody is trying to be noble. Let's be noble. Let's approach this thing normally. But we have been doing that all this while. Why wouldn't they call us jobless people? Jubri is in UK now, only God knows. And they are looking at him, they know it's Jubri. Ordinary, let us run DNA test. They are mute. Why would they call us jobless? We will stone you people very soon, don't worry. Osetiana. Nonsense. Number 2 question. Ask yourself, why is it that only Biafrans are the one agitating for the division of one Nigeria? Only the Biafrans. We are the only people agitating. We want to go. We want to be free. We want to go. Let us go. When we hit, and the thing is getting hotter and hotter. Yoruba will now come and say, oh, we are Yorika. Yorika want to do the one nation. Yorika want to do the one eyesight. OPCO, Toro. Yoruba will become agitator and freedom fighter. Oh, to Abuku is here. It's a lie. They just want to prove to you, oh, we want to go. Why would they go when they have 10%? Why would they go when you have more than 70% of people working in shell, criminal shell, Yoruba? Why would they want to go when you are giving them that and offering? Why would they want Nigeria? Somebody give me one reason why Yoruba will want Nigeria to divide. So when you hear Yoruba organization, grand useless son, that Igbo smoker in London, Jobless and homeless Yoruba call himself grandson in London. Tell you, oh, Yolikon, Yoruba Liberation Association Ministry. We want Nigeria to divide. Oh, washi. Well, tonto. Give me one reason why Yoruba want this country to divide when it is a heaven for looters for them. Forgery and evil. Then when we hit and hit and hit, you will not hear say, Arewa youth have raised up their mind. They want to go. We let us divide Nigeria. We are ready to divide Nigeria. You say, Ashe, oh Ashe. They speak one thing, but their mind and action mean another thing. And yet we keep quiet. Some people are relenting. Oh, this our Biafra is taking too long. We have to come quick. Oh boy, if we take one in 100 lifetime, we will be here. We will be ready for them. The next generation of Biafrans should begin to buckle their shoe. Because if we give these people a chance, all of us are gone. I say all of us are gone because we truly don't die. Our fathers, our ancestors live in us. Let me digress. For instance, as I stand, I married a woman. I took part of me and I put it inside that woman. And that woman became pregnant. That is my cell. My cell have been duplicated. Another me will be created in my wife's womb. And then some months later, the baby is born. Don't forget, that baby is my cell, is my makeup and that of my wife. And so even when we are dead, we keep living in them. Now, when we say our ancestors are with us, you should understand what we mean. They didn't die. They still live in us. Just find out. Why is it that only Biafrans are the one agitating? We have lost over 10 million agitating to get out of this evil. And some people are still saying we have to remain here. God created Nigeria. Any God that creates Nigeria shall be left at the mercy of human being. Thunder will fire that God. And anybody that open his dirty mouth and say God created Nigeria, thunder will first of all fire you. The thunder that kill our Fulani cow in Yoruba land will first kill your mother and your father and your children before you will die. And your God, all of you, thunder will fire you people. What evil is this? What kind of evil is this? Why wouldn't they call you jobless? Hey, they are jobless. Why wouldn't they call you jobless? Ask yourself, why is it that only Biafra, we are the one, we have lost over 10 million? We're not talking about, it's still counting. As I'm talking to you, if I confront them, they may kill me or I may kill them. And people will die. Many more will die. Many more will suffer. Do you know how many people who their wife have abandoned them because they are doing agitation? Must we tell you everything? Do you know how many people who are homeless and jobless? Which Yoruba can dare to risk the division of one Nigeria? And so when you hear them coming, hey, we have agreed, we are going to divide Nigeria, and these people are evil. Don't mind them. But of course, why would they call us jobless? It's a question I want you to answer. Number 3. Why is Nigeria registered as an Islamic country? Intellectuals, tell me, why will any animal who call himself human being register? Is Babangida, he's listening in Mina now, crippled man that he is, General Babangida, he took Bongo Sikwe wife, Berian Babangida. He was in charge of Kogi Benue Aziz during the war. Maybe he was among the lunatic that invaded Bongo Sikwe's house, took his wife, exploit of war. And when you call Ido Mama, wake up, some of them are fooling themselves, claiming not tenant and one Nigerian is. All of you will come back in shame. You either come back willingly like a mature man, or you will come back like stupid animal that you are. You are our blood. You are our brother's children. That is why we want to kill you. But you can still be fooling yourself. Why would they call you jobless? No, as a Benue man, Idoma man, not talking about all the Benue. Igbo people in Benue is not included because they know who they really are. I'm talking about Idoma. You are not a Benue, you are Idoma man. You are a Gatu man. You are a Olengbecho man. You are a Kajide man. You are Ambulo man. Don't let them deceive you. You are fooling yourself. Why would they call you jobless? Very soon now, maybe Obasanjo will take a DBA, Two-Face DBA wife. Babangida is still in Mina. These are criminals. He registered Nigeria as Islamic country. And some people say, no, this is propaganda. What is Islamic write-up doing in your Naira? A very good luck Jonathan came and said, we are not Islamic country. He began to erase the Islamic write-up in Nigerian currency. That is why there is no Islamic inscription in 5 Naira, 10 Naira, 20 Naira, 50 Naira, 100 Naira note. Before Obama, President of America, removed him from office. But from your 200 Naira to your 1,000 note, or before good luck changed them, go and look at what Laila Hilala, Bakaramisi Hilala is doing in our currency. You are intellectual. Nigeria Army is registered in Islamic Jihadist Boko Haram. Nigeria Police is registered in Islamic Jihadist Boko Haram. Nigeria Air Force is it's registered in Islamic Jihadist Boko Haram. It's only Nigerian Navy that is registered in English. So who the heck make me Muhammad's son? Who the heck is that animal? National item, Islam. Most of you in army now, today you will be a testament to the fact that they train Nigerian army now. They do parade or parole with Hausa. You see Nigerian army training, you wonder where they are coming from. Whether it is a northern army, we don't know. But of course, that is what it is. Instead of you to hear, attention, you know, hear, line, hilala, bakaramisi, hilala, they knock it, boom. No more attention. Our brothers are going there, they name make and they are outside. You think you are outside? You are Yamini, a job man. As far as Fulani is concerned, you are Yamini. When I say Hausa, don't misquote me. We are used to it. I'm talking about the Fulanis. They are the evil in the north. Ask yourself, who registered Nigeria? National Assembly building. It look like mosque. And why would they call you a jobless man? And you are speaking grammar. You know, we the intellectual, we are going to mobilize IPOB, they are jobless. Your father is jobless. Your mother and your generation shall be jobless. We are going to give them job, then they will abandon Mazen and the Kano, and then when they abandon Mazen and the Kano, agitation will die. But of course, we love it. We want to let you know that you are stupid, very hopeless. Intellectual listening to me. Answer me, why is Nigeria registered Islamic nation? If I die today, you put Quran close to me, Quran, I will wake up. If I die now, you want to resurrect me. Do not pray. Just call me one useless Fulani name or jihadist name. I will wake up. These are evil we have no room for. Not to talk of when I'm alive. The emblem of Islam is what carry me. Why wouldn't Boko Haram breed? Why wouldn't ISIS have branch in Nigeria? And when they tell you Nigeria is a terrorist country, and so you say, no, it's our loving country, why would they tell you are jobless? The only thing they know how to do is to run to diaspora and start singing. My people are useless. My people are hopeless. My people are indisciplined. Number 4 question. Why is the world afraid to discuss about the issue of Biafra? Ask yourself. They know everything about Biafra. I was discussing with a brother. He's from Nembe. He called me today and we were discussing. He said, Maze, let me tell you, there is a kind of business I was doing. And then when police arrested me and they now say, who are you? He said, I wanted to say I'm in Nigeria. But that thing just as you say, I'm a Biafra. And then I look at the policeman and say, I'm a Biafra. The people that bail up him, they wanted to kill him. They now put their gun back and they now call him and say, come. We know what is going on. We know. They just encourage him and let him go. He said, from that day, I know they play with Biafra. From that day, we always tell them, anybody that come and say he's a Nigeria, kill them, they are evil. If they are in Italy, give them Italyphobia. If they are in America, give them Americaphobia. Of course, South Africa know what to do. Anybody that come out openly and say, I am a Nigeria, if they are in Japan, give them Japanophobia. Irony. If they say they are Duduwa, no, these are original 419ers. They answer different name, even Igbo name, on our social media, trying to distract us. We know they are Yoruba, they are 419. It is their gift. It is their calling. It is their anointing. Let them continue deceiving those gullible Biafrans who allow them to deliver them. 10%. But if they say they are from Arewa, allow them, just be on guard because they are terrorists. But if they say they are Biafrans, they need your love. They need your care. You have to protect them. You see a Biafran supposedly fighting a Biafran, like those lunatic in Congo. You kill them, they are evil. That brother dragging phone today, your paper is coming for you. That fire you people want to light in Congo, it will consume all of you. That brother, that fight you put up in that brother's shop, we know everything. You people send this broadcast to that hopeless brother who is trying to seize the phone of one of our coordinator, supposedly a Biafran. We are taking record of all of you. The information I want, I have not been able to process it. That is why I will not give full detail of all of you. You have 2 weeks. IPOB family in Congo must start functioning as they are functioning. If not, all of you show yourself, we identify you. You think we are here to feed mad people? We cure mad people. We don't feed them. Why would they call you lazy people, jobless people? Nobody want to talk about the issue of Nigeria. Biafra, ask yourself that question. They know everything about Biafra, but they are mute. Because sometimes the people who are supposed to talk are accomplices. They are all stealing from our resources, impoverishing us, so we will not have the power to fight back. Impoverish us completely. So why would they say anything? Now look at Buhari. Buhari is accusing Shell that Shell is stealing Nigerian money. And when I heard that, I laugh in vernacular. In fact, I laugh in China. I say, Pot they call keto black. Eh? Pot and keto, they inside kitchen, they discuss. Pot can't tell keto, say you are too black. Hey, this keto is too black. Keto go, they laugh now. Because pot go to fire more than keto. So how can the blackie be telling the other one you are blacker? In my dialect, they will say, Kokosibe wa hero. Amroba Jubri is accusing Share. Hey, offset, Yana. But they know the game they are playing. It's a freedom, Korochon fighter is fighting Korochon. He said, don't mind them, we know what you are doing. The same way they will pay South Africa, kill Biafrans. They say it's xenophobia. Everybody will start to say, don't mind them, they won't do anything. Why would they call us jobless people? Nonsense. Number 5 question. What is the role of IPOB? So when you come out, you want to talk to us, ask yourself a question. What is the role of IPOB? You are Yoruba, you are dirty, your blood lineage is sinful. I won't talk to you. Ask yourself, what is IPOB doing here? Oh, they are jobless. This joblessness is really giving Nigeria nightmare. And we shall remain that jobless. So Nigeria will have more nightmare. Mad people. Ask yourself, what is IPOB doing here? If you're able to take down these 5 questions, please be sincere to yourself. Just be sincere to yourself. And then you become free. IPOB here is to do many things. Don't let all those Yoruba blood in our midst deceive you. Don't let all those hopeless, misguided fellas to deceive you. Some of them say, I'm a Niger Delta, I'm a Delta man, I'm not a Biafra. Of course, you are hopeless and jobless. Oh, an Igbo man, I don't believe in this Biafra of a thing. Of course, you are hopeless and you are jobless. My people are useless. My people are foolish. My people are crazy. My people are indisciplined. Why would they tell you that you are useless and hopeless and indisciplined? Why would they tell you that you are jobless when you see few old cargoes destroying our lives? Look at Abakayare. At the age of 29, he became a governor of the whether north, south, north, upland, Lord, bottomland, the governor. At the age of 29, this is 58 years later, he's remoting a Sudanese man in Aso Rock. And all of you keep that old useless imp quiet. Why would he call you a jobless man? I'll be back in a minute.
Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is an ideology that no one can kill. God sent the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to resurrect our nation, Biafra. Long live Biafra. Freedom, Biafra. God bless Biafra. From Sivachi. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. I go with Mary. Biafra, I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. I go with Mary. Biafra, I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. They took and use on what we own, and bad on us we know. They might it us so badly to suffer. Oh no, oh no. Speak less to live, speak hard to die. Children can use with it. Parents lamenting the raping and the shooting, the massacre and the killing. Destroying our farmlands and give us what not gets. To other people, enough is enough. We can't take this no more. Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. I go with Mary. Biafra, I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. I go with Mary. Biafra, I go with Mary. I go with Mary. God bless Biafra. It is time for the chosen people to find a nation. It is time for the chosen people to rewrite their history. It is time for the people that have been enslaved to discover their liberty. Dear brothers and sisters, the time for God to build our nation have come. Biafra nation, blessed nation. For a long time we have accepted domination. For a long time we have been strong. For a long time we have been ignored. It's time that God has chosen for us as God. Biafra nation, God bless Biafra. Anyhow we will exalt our nation, that nation Biafra. This slave who does not fight for his freedom, somebody else be supported. Free, free, freedom, free, free, freedom. Let's struggle for our liberty, not with weapons of war, but with a common language and a conviction. The Catalonia speeches, Bomb and Kalashnikov cannot do anything to a people that have received the same cause, a people that have tasted for freedom. People of Biafra together for victory. Only the struggle liberates.
Because of millions of Biafran men, women, and children massacred in cold blood and are still being massacred. That is why we must continue to fight for Biafra. But the message we're sending across is that you can kill the flesh, but not the spirit. The spirit of Biafra is alive.
Biafra cannot die. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom. Biafra must stand. It's a time for freedom, time for victory. Chukadama is freedom.
Of course, in the end, we will always win. Biafra is a spirit, and this is the truth the enemy will embrace very soon. You pass this message to Nigeria. We are not in a hurry. But when we are done with Nigeria and Nigerians, when we are done with you, if you think you are too proud to be in Nigeria, wherever you find yourself, please bring out your passport and say, I am in Nigeria. Even your ministers and ambassadors, they are ashamed to answer Nigeria. When we are done with you people, and you can join our lines are open at this moment, of course. You can be doing, you are yapping. There are a lot of people on social media before fighting IPOB. I hardly hear their voice. Did they run out of data? Honestly, they learn work. We are not in a hurry. Don't worry. When we are done with you, very soon we will begin to expose all the, what do they call them? All the Yoruba who are answering Igbo name. Everywhere we will publish all of you. You think we are joking? When we are done with Nigeria. When you tell somebody, say, you are in Nigeria, I say, no, God forbid, you will deny 3 times in 1 second, like as Peter denied Jesus. You think an ordinary Peter used deny Jesus? They just say, oh, are you in Nigeria? No, I'm not in Nigeria. I'm a Oduduwa. They will now ask you, are you a 419? Yes, I'm a 419, because it will be better to answer Yahoo boy than to say you are in Nigeria. Don't worry, we are coming for you. It will be better for Yoruba to agree that they are Yahoo boy, so that they can go free. Hausa, we agree they are terrorists, but to agree to this one Nigeria, you are clinging to. Hey, our one Nigeria is not. You people don't know what is coming for you. You think we are in a hurry? Don't worry. Our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line, I repeat again, is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. A special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. And of course, our lines are open. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Good evening from here. Good evening. My brother, hello? Go ahead, please. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, we lost that caller, Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. So when they tell you whatever they say, don't blame them. Do not blame them. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening, Max.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chile. I'm calling from other state in Biafra land. I'm from Umuleri in Anambra.
Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. The greatest achievement of Obasanjo in collaboration with Xenophobia. That is all they can give to you, evil people. Are you there, caller on the line? This is female line.
Yes.
This is female line.
I'm here.
This is female line.
I'm here.
Our lines are open. No man should call the female line, please. Call on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe.
Yes.
My name is Mazi Emeka. Calling from Indianapolis, USA. I'm from Enugu, Biafra land.
Go ahead, please.
Mazi, I thank you for your good work you're doing for people. Long life. Mazi, I want to comment on regarding on this program, the one you mentioned about Yoruba pastors. Yorubas, these people, I'm still knocking that matter. Yoruba, these people are not Christian. These people will say our people should go village and bring sand.
Today now they are telling you that their gods have killed Fulani cow. But will police arrest their gods? And our people are bamboozling, trying to go to heaven when they don't want to die. Where is our God now to come and kill Fulani cows? They have destroyed our gods.
Till tomorrow, Yorubas, when their Oba die, they will use 9 people head, bury the Oba. I'm talking out of experience. I grew up in there. 9 people till tomorrow, and those 9 people are foreign, are not Yorubas. To not good. Even all the Yoruba pastor in America, yeah, those Indian pastor, they already marry with the family. They will not marry on that person in America now. So get a paper. Guinea pastor, you're taking me
to go to heaven.
You are preaching me. You imagine. And yet that people still believing in that Yoruba church. Most of them, they're married. They have children. They'll come here to marry. And I asked one pastor, why do you marry here? Why do you marry Akata to have paper? Since you want to go to heaven. A true born again can't do that. A true born again can't do that. Eh? And this is our brother, Elpis. Elpis, I saw something commenting he made on
he's mobilizing us.
On BBC.
No, he's mobilizing
Elpis,
us. Let him come and mobilize us. Mad people.
Elpis, please, I didn't know you before. I just know you from this South Africa. I know that you want popularity. Please leave us alone. You want to do IPOB. Tinubu, I want people. Tinubu frustrate the business in Oluwole, Lagos. And some people will be shout to live with Biafra. You rich, you have LPs. You didn't even know that they close border because of Igbo. We want to celebrate our Christmas. They close border. More than 1,500 trucks are in border. All the food stuff our people buy to enter Nigeria from Cotonou border. Everything is spoiled now. And LPs, we can't talk. You're making me an office to become brother. Face your business. I know this man is he want to become a senator in future. That's why he do all this eye service. Hassan, leave us alone. I saw the discussing interview he made in BBC Igbo. Don't this rich man, don't they see what is happening in that land? Okay, you bring them for America for training. Why can't you train them there? Do we have engineer in Nigeria? And the worst part of it, Onyibe, these people here in America are the engineer. They are the same thing like we. Even some of our people say are smarter than those engineers in America.
And we they teach them. Now they teach them. They go tired. Now let me tell you, there is my brother that went to America in 1987. He's a nuclear physicist. He did something. They refused to allow him to come. He forced his way back. He was injected in airport, Boritola Muhammad Airport in Nigeria. The guy is mad now. He's in Abo.
Yeah.
Because they said that thing he learned from America. They will not let him to come back home with it. He was injected. If you go to Abo, there is a stadium, a mini stadium they are building in Abo. The guy, the Chris Mana, they tell you now there they hang around. These people big English. But who will fight for him? Who will fight for him? So then one lunatic is saying, hey, we are going to colonize IPOB. We will colonize all of you. Let them get ready.
Yoruba pastor, go to your farm to bring light. The shrine that is in Ijabode, all the Yoruba land, they keep the ancestral shrine. They keep all the ancestral heritage. And they want to destroy all of our own in the east. One of my brother asked me this question. Master, let other people to call. Thank you.
That is why our people must understand. We treasure our leader, Mazen Nandekano. Unbelievable. We love him, unimaginable. Nandekano, savior, 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 savior. Wonderful man. Who would have opened our eyes to see this effort? Who? Who would have saved us?
My name is Izini, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Mazen Nandekano, for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write more. Thank you all. When he spoke, the world trembles. Prophecy said, his truth indeed. Heels and chants to set me free. Heels and pants to dry my tears. We Biafrans are grateful. Father's right love showed on us. Attention, Koki Kadama, to send in the sun. his confession took all the pains for my sake. Thank you, Corky Kabiamba, for sending his son.
Nandekano, oh, Nandekano, you are the man. Nandekano, you are the one. You are the one. Nandekano, oh, Nandekano, you are the one. Nandekano, you are the one. You are the Nandekano, whoa, Nandekano, you are the one. Nandekano, you are the one. You are the one. We Biafrans are grateful for all the loves you've shown on us. We thank you, Koki Kabiama, for sending his son. But of course, you will not understand, and we don't expect you to understand. But it is a promise we make to you every day, not a threat. Call on the line, are you there?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Ada. Go ahead, please. Call on WhatsApp, hold on for me.
My name is Mrs. Mbono. I'm talking from Ibere. Ibere is in Umaya province. Mazi, I just want to thank you for all you have been doing in this struggle. Mazi, especially, if any day that I don't hear your voice, it seems that I will be sick that day. Mazi, continue your good work. May God, my Chukwokikabiama, bless you and your family. We will be guiding you. You're going out and you're coming in. And my greetings also goes to our honorable leader, supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our deputy, Mazi Uche Mefo. Continue your good work. God will continue to bless you. You're going out and you're coming in. The zoo shall not see you. In Chukwokikama, I pray.
Thank you very much, my sister. We are not going anywhere. Our people must understand this truth. It cannot be overemphasized. I just give 5 questions. I want every one of us. Let us ponder over it. Hopeless. If you see Liar Muhammad, a mouth wide reaching ear. There is a cartoon they call Sesame Street. Those toys there, that is how Liar Muhammad mouth is. Oh, their friends are jobless. Was Ojuku jobless? They are. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Go ahead. Please,
Thank you, Mazi George, for the great things you have been doing for Biafrans. Although it's not an easy job. Our people will not like to want to hear when you are shouting that Yoruba Church, and they are just like a poison.
But are we asking for their opinion? Are we seeking for their opinion? It's left for them.
We don't. That's it, Mazi.
Did they seek for our opinion to deform our character and assassinate our image? We know you send the message. Make them they mumu themselves anywhere then they give Yoruba 10%. Thunder go fire them. Yoruba gods now don't they kill a cow. And our own gods, Yoruba pastors don't kill them. And they don't get sense. No, they don't get sense. See, Yoruba, they come out, they broadcast for Al Jazeera. They broadcast for CNN, BBC, Fox News, VOA, Voice of America. They broadcast, tell you, say they are God. They are God of Ogunugo, Oshunde. Don't kill cow. They are very happy. Kill Fulani cow. The Fulani run away. But our own gods have been destroyed by Yoruba pastors. Who is deceiving who? Go ahead, my brother.
Mazi, last time I checked, I've not seen where they say, let us pray against the God of Oduduwa.
No, only God of Biafra. No, we are praying against a central cause. A central cause. A central cause. We know they pray for a central blessing. They are mad people.
And Mazi, they forget one thing, that even they themselves that are praying against their central cause, they are the gods themselves. They are the ancestors themselves. So what are you praying against Where did you exist before you existed? And they forget to understand all these things. They will tell you pray against your own deity, and you pray against it. But they will refuse to pray against their own.
Fulani herdsmen is causing rampage everywhere, raping and killing. And as I'm talking to you, now they are killing our people. Our people are afraid. They don't want to die. And now when they go to Yoruba land, Fulani saw the gods. The gods, Arose of Yoruba land. Arose of Yoruba land kill cow. And our own Arose have been killed. We have killed our own Arose. Supposing our ROC is alive now, our ROC would have taken care of those cows that is making Fulani across the globe to kill our people, rape our women. We have killed our ROC.
Mazi, I want these people, I want these twins, the three twins with our own. That is why they destroy it. I want is very evil. So the one is good for them to use. They go punish all the British government that came and then destroy everything about us. Destroy our history. And they think that God will forgive them. Mazi George Onyibe, what I will say is that this is their money. Let them start crying. Let them continue crying because IPOB, we are taking over everything about them. Now they cannot lie any lie, they want to lie again. And I was looking online when I saw Adeshina posting Buhari has gone out to this UN summit. The next 1 hour time, the next thing I saw was Abba Kayari saying it's a lie that Buhari may likely not honor the visit of UN on this day. And today we are seeing him, according to the news, that he's broadcast this giving speech. I don't know where to understand it. I don't know who to believe again because lies everywhere. Lies everywhere. Nigeria is built on lie and they will soon be destroyed by their own lie. Let me give the chance for others to talk, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. That is what I don't like. Some people will call and they will still be listening to their radio. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
I can hear you much better. Good evening from there,
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, my brother.
I want to use the opportunity to thank you for the safe journey for our leader with Japan and go. The children will continue to guide our leader. Not anywhere our leader touch her leg shall be blessing for us. Shall be progress for IPO, progress for Biafra all over the whole world. We making movement for us to get what we need. We appreciate it. We ask continue God to guide him and protect him. Give him more wisdom, more knowledge, and more understanding to bring us together, to gather us together, to make us together get our own public of Biafra. Thank you very much. My judge, you don't know na radio na focusing Chineke no about the no global and Matike. We say we have one hoka there one. We have one ball no kutra. See Mike Lord. We put a list na achko kaja. And the people here na see umunne ndi na no science. Onye na no the man na ho bi onye ken bakan because onye ken show mark wara. Onye mo no mark. Njaba no province. Because I must say that okay, get about that open sense. May have about behind them. Okay, now let us remove too much sense there. Because somebody that's telling me that this man, or what they call it, this airline, that to bring our people together, come back home and something like that. I use my one eyes looking at that matter. It's a political issue because the way this man are doing. It's something that they telling this man to do this to understand to make us to be one. We are one. But this man know that we are talking about getting our own Biafra people, getting our own community. This man wants to tell us that we know how to do it. All the time of this person, president now. Also, one of these people, like in everyone Nigeria. Every government yes, and the right at the bottom where let us remove politics because not any Maya. Let us bring our people and there's many Biafra. Let us call ourselves a Biafra. We are the one that should be all done a member of Nigeria, honey. You all done a member of this now jobless. Now our government in India. Government in India. I'm trying my best every day. If I'm a jobless, I can feed myself without the government. I'm not a jobless as but let our people, those that think that they have money, those that they have the rich people, those that they have job to do, call us jobless. They say they call us jobless. Let them speak out. Let them something like Nigeria. We are one. We are this and that. These Hausa people are not doing as a one. These people are not showing us as they are one. These Hausa people are not telling, they are not appreciated as a one. You know, are not as a one. Why are we people are going to accept? Why are we people are having to do something in the name of IPOB? Why people cannot support IPOB in one way or the other? If you don't want to mention your name, go and support your name. That's my supposed to be with idea and I hope that's no. Oh my room, I'm not sure you make that. That's not my room. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. But don't see that in Nigeria. Want to be a friend of Nigeria. Want to be a friend. Want to be a combat that election. Oh, want to touch your politics. Want to enter for Nigeria politics. That's why I want to do this thing. To show that we are one. We are not one. We are peace. We are not one Nigeria. We are not one. Everyone going against. Don't go against. Shilling. One shilling, 2 shilling, 3 shilling. We come today. This is the paper we talk about. This is the paper we are using. All this is now. This history cannot be forget. We cannot do that. We cannot end as politics. We want to Biafra. We want to Biafra. I don't think the way I try. We are sure Biafra. We are again. We are Biafra. And we want to be. Bring back. We need to Biafra. Actually, they want to keep Biafra. Come on, we all work together. I don't know. You must get to Biafra. I don't think come on. Everything should be done in a long time. Come on, we have a family in here. We are doing it and can do. We can do what others can do to win. This show that Biafra come. I don't think I'm very much. Men who hoping, men who don't and children, men who are certain to tell us, we do that. Nobody tell us, we want to tell ourselves, we have Biafra. We need to win our government of Biafra. Not too more, nothing less. I told the God, to run the chance. We need the Biafra.
My brother, I understand exactly how you feel, but in the end, they will understand that we are not here to joke. Are you there, caller on the line? Good evening
yes,
from here.
Good evening, Master George Onyibe.
Go ahead, please, Ada.
May God Almighty bless you, bless our dear leader, Mazilan Kano, and all hardcore Biafrans all over the world. I just want to say a very big thank you to my leader, Mazilan Kano, for his zeal concerning Biafra. The more the is trying to stop him, the better results he gets. I say, may God Almighty continue to keep him. Hello? I say, may God Almighty keep him and protect him until we get Biafra. May God Almighty continue to protect you.
Hello.
Whatever you are doing, may God see you through. Good night.
Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Good morning, Mazi. I greet all the eminent Biafran. I'm Chisom Ejike, calling from Malaysia. I want to talk about Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed worked in NTA. He's from Oke. He worked in NTA. In level, not even reach level 8 in NTA. But they made this man a director. They made him a director. Where his level, the civil servant, is not up to level 8. They have people that have level 16, level 15, a civil servant. They did not make them director. They made him director, flagged him up and made him director. I want to ask him one question. Those that work with NTA with him, where are they today? Where are they today? He's there opening his wide mouth. Fulani people are using him. They will still dump him, do him what they do to others. He's calling us jobless. In the First Republic, the Ministry of Works and Housing in Nigeria, he went for a conference, they asked him, how many mineral resources do Nigeria have? You know what this man said? He said, a Fulani man. He said, Akwe Coca-Cola, Akwe Fanta, Akwe Fright, Akwe Lemon. That is what this man said in international conference.
And soda water.
They are not ashamed of themselves.
Yes, that
is the answer.
You didn't add Gouda. Akwe Gouda.
You didn't add Gouda.
Akwe
They are calling They didn't put it. They are calling us jobless. When you come to the Kofanrua, when you come to where they call Kofanrua in Kaduna, you will see more than 1 million people trekking with you. Keep your food. Before you say to wash hand and come, they have collected your food, start eating. Flies everywhere, all sorts of diseases, everywhere they full. How can this okay man end up go to eat rotting grace? What he is today. His grandchildren even against him today. He's a man I know. His grandchildren is against him today. They say, why are they calling you Laila Muhammad? Let him answer his grandchildren that question they ask him. He cannot answer his grandchildren that question that they ask him. Coming for Onyema. Onyema is doing this thing for you to be relevant. Oga, we don't need your advice. We have gone beyond Rubicon. A place of no coming back again. That is where we are now. We are not coming back again, and there will be no peace without justice. How can you have a peace without justice? Look at what I put in Nigerian flag. You ask somebody what is the meaning of Nigerian flag, you say peace and unity. There is no justice. Then how can you have peace and have unity where there is no justice? You cannot kill my people and ask me to come and make peace with you without justice. So what is talking is nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. We don't believe them. They are just making noise for them to be relevant, for Nigerian and people to recognize them. We have gone beyond where we cannot come back again. We know what we are doing here in abroad. We don't have peace here. We want to come back home. We want to take our ancestral land back. Japan is not bigger than us. Holland is not bigger than us. UK is not bigger than us. They have no resources. But see where we have every damn thing. Both in human being, human resources and everything. But we are slaves, even in our own house. Has Onyema came out one day and talked about these Fulani men that are killing, parading everywhere, manipulating everywhere, killing our people. He has never talked about that one. All they want is peace. How can you get peace without justice? Khan is talking their own again. Let them take their eyes out from the southeast, from the Biafra land. What did Khan has to do with us again? Where they are killing our people. Khan cannot come out and speak any word. Today, they have seen that we have gone far. Khan is coming out to talk. We don't need them again. Let them go. Both Tunde Bakare, let them be in their place. People that are fighting, campaigning for Buhari for the third time, let them take even 1 million times. We don't need the presidency. We don't need the third time. We don't need anything. Let them go and let them allow us to be in our own. We are 419. We are baby this. We are this one. We are this one. We have agreed. Let's be on our own. God bless you, Onyibe. I stop here. Let other people talk.
We must continue. Our people must know the truth, and that truth will set them free. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello.
Good evening from here.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Hello, my young I'm making a Can you hear me well?
Yes, go ahead, Ada. The world is listening.
Okay. I'm making a Okay. That was that number for a copy of
Do you have a pen with you there? I'll take it now.
Okay.
070
815
456
456
42 42.
Hello,
422.
Okay, 42.
Yes. 070 815 456 42.
Okay.
Every inquiry should be sent there. Thank you very much. We must continue.
Thank you.
Good night from here. Yes. Can you hear me, Ma? I'm talking to Go ahead.
I hear you.
Good evening, ma, from here. Go ahead.
Good
please.
evening, sir. Let bless you. I want to thank our Supreme Leader, Mazin Namdekanu. I will not cease to thank him for making himself available for Chukwokikabiama to use in our lifetime to restore Biafra. Our deputy, Mazi Chemefo, who said that he will not allow this struggle to see corruption, and he's keeping to his word. And all hardcore IPOB all over the face of the earth. I say good evening from here, Biafra land. I am Evangelist Tuzak Nwokike calling from O. I want to appreciate Chukwokike Abiama, our God, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the I am that I am, the Holy One of Israel, the God that reigneth in heaven, on earth, and beneath the earth. There is none like him. I worship you, Chukwokike Abiama. I thank you because if not that you are with us, the enemies will have swallowed us up. You said we shall come to you and reason together. And that's why I'm here tonight on behalf of Biafrans. Unto thee, O Lord, do unto thee, Chukwabiama, do I pure believe that soul? We trust in thee. Let us not be ashamed, neither our enemies triumph over us. Unto thee, O Lord, to Mazin and the Catholic, unto thee, Chukwuabiama,
no we lift
do
up.
that you believe and we trust in thee. Let us not be ashamed, neither let Nigeria triumph over us. Our Father Chukwokike Abiama, tomorrow, the 25th of September 2019, is the D-Day in New York. And we know, Chukwokike Abiama, that you will not allow us to be put to shame. Father, as you were yesterday, you are today, and you are forever. You are the same God. You have not changed. You said that you are not a man that you can lie, neither a son of man that you can go against your word. You told us not to seek you in vain. And Father Chukwokike Abiama, we know that you are our God, that you will not fail us. There is something that makes us come into your presence. Help us. Some trust in chariots. Some trust in AK-47. Some trust in all the nasty gods that they worship. But we IPOB, we trust in you, Chukwokike Abiama. Make a name for yourself. Mero Wegaha na New York tomorrow. Just as you took away sleep from Ahasuerus in order to honor your servant Mordecai. Just as you took away sleep from Darius in order to bring out Daniel from the lion's den. As the world powers gather tomorrow in New York, Father, cause them to do your will. And your will is to restore Biafra, to declare independence of Biafra. Whether it is through referendum or without referendum, what we are asking for is restoration, declaration of Biafra independence by the world powers. Because we know you, Chukwokike Abiama, you are not controlled by the protocols of men. Overtake their protocols tomorrow and cause them to listen to us. As our people will be protesting before UN Assembly, Father, cause them to grant our requests. And there is only one request we have for independence of Biafra. That you will cause restoration of Biafra. As you promised us in Hosea 1:7, you said you will restore Biafra without our help and without gunshots. Cause the world powers to declare Biafra. Take away their sleep tonight. Whoever they are, you mandated Cyrus to restore the temple of Jerusalem, and he did. Nakagi Kobi said, and Niniga Balaga Otisicho. Nakagi Kobi world leaders said, cause them to hear you, cause them to do your bidding. Maputino, Matempo, Netanyahu, how no matter the number of people they are, Ndi Kwasili Kwoku Amihaneku, put Jubril to shame tomorrow. Make Ihereme Nigeria tomorrow. Put Abba Kahari to shame tomorrow. Kahamara no Gibo Chiani. Kahamara na Chukwa Biama Dinyerai. Kahamara na Chukwu Dinyerai. Jehovah Ibueze. Nani Gibeze. Nani Gibeze. We are looking up unto you. Me ka Biafra nwere onwe anyị. Me ka Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, God no go dienu tomorrow. Ko wanine we mara no gibu chai. Ko wanine we kpo isi ala we nye gi. Maka na imegoro onwe ha. Anyị na-ekele gị Chukwu Abiama maka na anyị nụrụ anyị ma na ịnụgo ekpere anyị na ị ga-azba ya maka na ebughị mmadụ. Mere onwe gị aha, nara ekene, nara otuto, nara mbuli elu. Ọ dịghị onye ga-emenwe mmerụ ahụ, ọ dịghị onye ga-enwe nsogbu ọbụla. Dịka ndị ụmụnne anyị nọ na New York ga-agada echi, papa mee ihe iji bụrụ chi, nara ekene. N'aha gị Chukwu Okike Abiama. Ise.
Thank you very much. We must
continue. The opportunity. The Lord continue to strengthen you. Good night.
Let you, man.
And good night, dear friends.
Yes. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Yeah, Onyibe, I'm here. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending on your time zone.
Go ahead, please.
My My name is Mazi Chikezie Obonaya. I'm from Ovim, Isukwato, in Umuahia province. I'm happy to get you on the line today. I've been trying to get in touch with you, listening to your program every day. I just want to use this opportunity to thank you for your efforts. Thank Mazi Onyibe, Mazi Nandikano, and all the principal representatives who are hardcore members of the IPOB. That Chukwu Obiama will keep guiding us until we fight out the reason why we want Biafra. I want to thank you and your entire family for devoting your time. There are a lot of people that will never appreciate what you are doing. These are enemies of progress. Here I'm calling you from Athens, Greece. It is a very big shameful thing that this is the first time I'm getting you on the line. That I've never had anybody from Ovim talked about the issue of the restoration of Biafra. Nobody. This is the first time I'm being given the opportunity to speak. That my people are there. Nobody wants to speak. Is it that they are not hearing? Is it that they don't have the connection to listen to Radio Biafra? It's a shame that as popular as we are, and nobody is hearing our voice. I don't know what will happen tomorrow when Biafra comes. This is the time we must come together to fight and achieve this cause. But it seems that everybody feels it is none of their business. I want to use the opportunity to thank Mazi Nandikano for enlightening us, for making us to understand the need for us to be together, to be united. We must never listen to those people who are fighting against us, our own brothers and sisters who don't care about what we are doing. But we know that Chukwu Obiama is on our side. At the end, we shall succeed. Biafra will come. Nothing will stop Biafra from coming. We in diaspora here, we are praying, we are doing everything possible to make sure that Biafra comes. When our presence will be needed to be home to fight for Biafra, we'll all do that. And I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And I thank Mazi Nandikano and Mazi Chemefo, and you all, the principal coordinators and the reporters and the representative in Radio Biafra, that God should continue guiding you people and protect you. In the name of Chukwu Obiama, I will pray. Thank you. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All must hail Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night.
Our people must remain focused. Believe me, the journey may not be easy, but we have made up our mind. We will walk this walk to the end. And so when certain people talk to you, you tell them who the heck are they. Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, sir. Ndewo George Onyibe.
Ndewo nwa Chineke gawa n'iru.
Udodorugo George Onyibe, eka dị ndụ ruo ebi hụ Biafra ụmụ ahụ ya. Onye na-ekwu unu bụ Maazị John Job, Chikezie John Job. Obi ụdọmọtọ n'okwu ikwuru n'abalị isi a banyere ndị a kpọrọ onwe ha ndị Awụsa nke kachasị nke Lai Mohammed ya nọsị na anyị nwa bụ ndị na-enwe aka ọrụ. Anyị nwa bụ ndị na-enwe aka ọrụ. George Onyibe onwe aka ọrụ. Uche Mefo onwe aka ọrụ. Ya mee ndị Awụsa na-esi ebe ha wa bịa ebe anyị na-azụ ahịa na-afụ ego. Anyị nwa bụ ndị na-enwe aka ọrụ, anyị na-aga ala bekee. Ya na ọrụ iberibe ma nye ha nye Lai Mohammed ikwu okwu ise na ya enwe aka ọrụ. Ya mere ọ bụghị ihere ma nye ha nke kachasị nke ndị niile wu ndị obodo anyị nwa bụ ndị nke na-asọpọtụ ndị Awụsa na-enye ha sọpọt na-emegide anyị n'ụzọ ọbụla niile dị iche iche. Ugbu a ama m na ihere emewelawa. Nnamdi Kanu ya si ala bekee la ọ gbala ọsọ n'ala bekee ya gara hụ ndị ọcha ya ga-arụ mee nke a ọ ga mee nke a. Ugbu a ha gasị ndị Igbo ọ bụ enyi ụlọ ọchịchị ụlọ gachide onwe unu ha na-ekwugharị ọnụ ya mee ha ga-erikata ego ha na-eri ya. Ndị Fulani ihe sịrị ndị na-abata n'obodo a na-esi ilu ụlọ ha na-abata imegide anyị n'ọtụtụ ụzọ niile dị iche iche. Ụjọ agaghị atụ anyị ka ha bata ha. Ngwa agha na ọbụla niile ka ha ji bata n'ala Biafra anyị ga-eji ha megide ha. N'ihi na ndị Igbo na-eme ha gara obodo ndị ọzọ ha na-emepe obodo ndị ọzọ. Ndị Awụsa ndị niile dị ebe a onwe onye ha nwe ụlọ na amasalachi ha ka ha na-ehi onwe otinye ọbụla nke ha tụnyere na banka anyị nọ. Nna asị onye ọbụla bụrụ atụmatụ ọjọọ ha niile onwe oke ga-eme nke kachasị nke nna ya nwe odo amanụ m ebe ọ nọ amakwana m ihe ọ na-ekwu 2023 a ga-enye prezidenti a ga-enye ya enye ọkwa ndọrọ ndọrọ ọchịchị. Ndị APC asịla ugbu a na ha na-ọdụkwa mgbe ha na-eke ya eke n'ọwụ onye ọbụla nke dọtara na onye ahụ bụ onye nke ga-abụ prezidenti n'ime ha ụwa ahụrụ bụ onye ga-abụ prezidenti n'ime ha ebe ha bụ ndị aghụghọ bụ ndị na-eri ego. Ụwa sịrị ọ bụrụ sị na na-enye ha prezidenti na ha ga-atọ ọchịchị ọkwa ha bụ ndị atọrọ ọchịchị mechaa nọrọ ugbu a chọwazie 2023 ụwa gakwa eke mechaa jụọ 2024 a ga-ekwe anyị nkwa Niger Bridge ọ bụ ndị Igbo bụ ndị na-agba ya bụ moto Dangote bụ ihe na-agba ya nụ. Moto Dangote ọ bụ ihe makasịrị ala Igbo niile na-akasị ala Naijiria niile bụ Naijiria nke ha nwa asị ahụ na wuru anyị Niger Bridge. Niger Bridge bụ ihe ejikwo ndị Biafra nkwa ma ọ bụ nkwo ndị ala Igbo nkwa ọ bụ ihe na-emere anyị. Seaport anyị emepela ya airport anyị na-eme ya landport anyị na-ụdị ihe dịla ọ na-aga anyị mma. Nke ihe ọbụla bụrụ ihe ezigbo ihe na-eme ọbụrụ Hausa bụ nke a na-asị na ọ ga-adị ọ bụ na ala Yoruba bụ nke a na-asị na ọ ga-adị n'ala Igbo anyị ebe nke ọ bụrụ ebe a ga-abịa mee ru oke wachawala ruba n'ụzọ ya sị na eti ya ị ga-esi izi ya na ihe banyere skuul. Ego ahụ a ga-eji were mee ya nke ọdụbe nke mee evotu ya sharp amaghị ebe evoturu ya dị na sị etize na a ga-enye billions of naira a na-agụta ọnụ ya ebe wara gbuo onwe asị nke kachasị nke ndị Igbo anyị bụ ndị ọgwa a na-ama na mmanụ ohu kebewa na agbohu agbarụ wanyị Nnamdị Kanụ bụ onye ta n'afọ nwere ego ibu Nnamdị Kanụ tọrọ egwure skọt na-aga ebe ọbụla ọ na-aga katara ya na-ekwe ihe egwuru plen ya afọ ịdị mma ya niile afọ ịdị ukwuu ya niile were onwe ya niile nyefee n'aka ịhụ na onye ọbụla bụrụ nwa Biafra nwere onwe ya na-eri maka ọdịnihu ụwa aja ya mma. Okeke onye ọbụla bụ onye si na ya wụ onye isi maọbụ onye eze maọbụkwa na onye na-achị akị ụmụ yut iji ịwa na-eme ihe mkpọbụla iji ụmụ yut na-eme ihe nwe ihe ọbụla ị ga-aga n'ihu site na ndị Awụsa ahụla ndị ọha na eze na onwe ihe ọbụla ha hapụ n'ọnụ naanị ọnụ ka ha na-ekwu ya na onwe ihe ọbụla ka ha kwuru a na-eme. Hello, sir. Ya mee onye nna George Onyibe ndewo ihe ọbụla nwa na-eme nwa na-agba ya na nkịtị ọ gaghị ere ha.
Thank you very much.
Chukwu gọzie gị.
Thank you.
Abụ m asa m na ọgbọ province. Ndewo.
Very good. We must continue.
Ndewo.
Yeah. Caller WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller.
Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. Hello?
Go ahead, please. The world is listening. Go ahead, please. The world is listening. Go ahead. Caller on the line, are you there? Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mama. Good evening, sir.
Ada, good evening. Go ahead.
It's Chima. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
Mas, I want to thank you this night, and I want to thank Chukwu Gadiama for always giving you strength. Every morning and night, you bring new topic. You open our eyes no more. I say, may God continue to strengthen you. Mas, today's topic, this question number 3. Why is Nigeria registered as an Islamic country? The answer is very simple. We are not Nigerians. So Nigeria is for Fulani. They are free to register it in any name that suits them. It's just like when you want to go and register your child in a school. especially small child that have not started talking. It's you that will tell them his or her name and what class to put him or her. So it's just the same thing like Nigeria. They can register it with any name, Islamic name, Fulani name, any name they like. That one is not our concern. And why the world is afraid to discuss the Biafra issue? They are afraid because they know after we get our independence, after we restore Biafra, let them just give us only 3 years. 3 years is even too much. They will see the real children of God. They are afraid to discuss our issue because they know we will stop the slave trade that is going on in Africa now. They know when Biafra is restored, light will come. When Biafra is restored, good thing will come to Africa. So that is why they are afraid to discuss about us. They want all the black man to die in darkness. As African man is black, my leader say some of their senses are black. They want us to die in blindness. That's why they are afraid to discuss about us, because anywhere you mention that name Biafra, you will see the kind of light changes will come in that place. So afraid of this name Biafra because anybody that is evil cannot. You see people are afraid. Know that they are evil people. Because any evil person cannot stand and in Biafra. Cannot even mention it. They will call it another name, but to pronounce that way Biafra, they can't. Because so we are not surprised. All these 5 questions that you asked today, we are not surprised because we have already known the answer. And the last one, what is the role of IPOB? We are here to restore Biafra. Because the Bible says that God wants a free man and a free woman to worship him wherever they will be found. So the role of IPOB, we are here to make sure that humanity is free. Africa is free. We are not fighting this battle for only Biafra. No. We are fighting it for the whole Africa. We want to liberate people. Give hope to the hopeless. We want to make our children to be better than those in the Western country. See us as nothing. See us as bigger. Is here to restore back hope to the less privileged, to the people that don't have to go to school, so that we will provide for them. We will give them hope. That is the role of IPOB for me. We are here to make sure Africa stands. We are here to make sure that we go back to Chukwokike and worship him the way he wants us to worship him. Because we are only here in existence to worship him and him alone. If you are hungry, you cannot worship him now. So IPOB is here to make sure that we have food in our mouth so that we will worship Chukwokike Abiyama. And I so much thank God for giving us a leader like Nnamdi Kanu. He's a really son of God. I so much thank God for his life. And may God continue to guide him, protect him, even with him for my deputy. All of you people are really trying, because if not for IPOB, I really wonder what would have become of us. But I thank God that he provides such a leader in the matter. In this point of the time, we really need him. I thank God. Mazi, may God continue to strengthen you, give you strength, bless you, bless your family. I so much thank your wife for standing by you, because this your work is not easy. May God continue to bless all of you. I always pray that we shall all live to see Biafra. May Chukwokike Abiyama bless you. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much, my sister. And this is where we will be drawing the curtain for this evening segment. Sincere apology to those who are still trying to call in, but you cannot access me at this moment. I sincerely apologize, honestly. And my profound gratitude and appreciation to those of you who are able to call in, make your contribution. I say you are blessed. We shall all see Biafra in the end. There is no two ways about it. When they talk to you, look at them closely. You see, they're talking to themselves. They're actually indirectly addressing their stupidity. When you point one finger to somebody, 4 are pointing to you. You don't believe that somebody like Elijah Muhammad the liar of the century, the one who made Satan to run out of Nigeria. He said, oh, don't worry, people in the southeast and south, they are lazy, jobless. That is why they are agitating. Was Ojuku jobless? I will stop there. When I listened to it, there was tears on my pillow anyway. But in the end, we shall know the truth. And the truth will set us free.
That's a pretty hard way to get into it all. It's teardrops artificially produced. Tears on my pillow. Little Anthony and the Imperial.
You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago, you broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. Love is not a gadget. Love is not a toy. When you find the one you love, she'll fill your heart with joy. If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you.
Hail Biafra, the land of rising sun. Oh, hey Biafra, the land of rising sun. This is our own flag, the sign of unity. This is our nation, the mother of freedom. Welcome to my home. This is my motherland. And the world will sing. All hail great Biafra. And the world will sing. Freedom flag we've got it. In Biafrans will say, the hand of God is with us. In Biafrans will say, the battle has been won. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory is in. And voice of freedom, victory is in. Tribalism, monopoly is gone. We are the children of great light. The darkness can never overcome. this great nation, the nation of the rising sun. And now the world will say.